Hello, everyone. Sorry about the quick delay there, trying to connect to my YouTube and Facebook Live. So you can watch it on either channel live, or it's there to record and watch later. So, again, thank you for joining me today, Monday, November 22nd, already, Thanksgiving week. So, today I thought I would start with a deep thought conversation you could have with yourself. And I bring this up now, because I reflect on this every time, like it's a holiday season for me where I know there's going to be many events and family events and friends and work, and sometimes I sit back and I look at my sphere, the people that I'm hanging out with, the places I'm going, and who's there. If it's a business event, the realtors, an office event, if it's a family event, friends getting together. So the topic that I think about a lot, deep thought sometimes, is like, what is your philosophy and beliefs? What are your philosophies in life and beliefs? And are they things that you created yourself, or is it things that people have told you, as maybe your parents and your family and your friends and your community growing up? Do you have things in your life, your belief system or philosophies, that have totally changed? Have you had something that you were a certain way or thought a certain way when a few years ago as an adult, or maybe when you were a child, and totally went different and changed the way you think, the things that you think? Because if you really do think about it, our philosophies and beliefs are usually, we are with those people that have similar philosophies and beliefs. Like, just jumping into religion, if you go to church or temple, or other places of worship, or events, or you learn church groups and things like that, you're going with people that have the same belief system, or it's a very similar belief system. So, because we feel comfortable with that. So the point I'm getting at, and want to get this into the business side of things to think about, is do you believe, and do you have the philosophies that you can, especially we'll stick with real estate, can accomplish anything you want? Everybody has the ability to accomplish your success and your dreams. Are you hanging around people and around with the same type of philosophies? Example, you hear these stories of, like, families and communities, and they go, wow, this is the first person in our family that ever went to college. This is the first person in our family or community that ever became a doctor. Or this is the first, you hear those stories of those people that have, and usually the story, the way I perceive those stories, is those are stories of, they had to change their belief system. They had to change their philosophy system, or go a step above, because every other person in their family or community up until them did not have the belief, and they have philosophies and thought process that they can accomplish what you are about to accomplish. And I think everybody that's not at the level they want to be has a little bit of that in you. You have a little bit of that in you, because maybe you're hanging around, maybe your family, your friends, they're a certain way. Like, you hear, again, go back to the stories, like, if everybody in a small town works at this certain factory or place, you're born into, if you stay in this community, you're gonna go down that path. And I think a lot of that, if you don't think about it, if you're not at the place, you're not at the happiest in your life, you're not at the level you want to be in personally, spiritually, financially, success and business wise, you either got to focus really hard on changing your beliefs and your philosophies, or you've got to get that extra help in being around the people that have been doing it and have done it And in real estate, going to real estate, there's plenty of successful realtors out there. There's several and very successful companies and brokers and owners and team leaders. So if you're hanging around the people that are not going to ever be at the level you want to be, again, great people, could be your friends, could be your family, that's fine. But maybe kind of like going to church. I'll use that. Going like you hang around the same people with the same belief system. Sometimes just once a week for an hour. Doesn't have to be your whole life. You don't have to get rid of anybody else. Like example, back to the church. You have people of different faiths. Your friends, your family. You don't get rid of all of them because you have a different belief system. Well, I hope you don't. But you decide and you make the dedication to go, it helps me in my philosophies and my belief systems when I spend X a number of hours a day, a week, a month, a year with the people that have the same belief system, the same philosophies, have the same level of belief in the thing that you're trying to believe in. I'm bringing back the business side of things. So reach out to people. It's very easy to communicate with real estate coaches and watch YouTube videos. Because I have lots of spiritual people in my life, and some go to church every week, some pray every day. Do you pray every day? You took the time out yourself. Take time to go into your YouTube. Find a coach or a real estate mentor that you like to see and resonate, get the things and see what they're saying about themselves and their success systems, and you get that same beliefs that you can do it too. And they'll tell you what the things and the steps you need to do to be there. It's all easy, accessible, and you got to find what's the best way for you to network with that. Do you want to be virtual? Do you want to one-on-one? Do you want to just watch videos and do it yourself? Do you want to go to networking events with other realtors? Now, this is the last thing I'll say about realtors. When you go to networking events, board events, different things, also make sure those are people at the level you want to be at. Sometimes these events are just agents at a certain level. They don't produce that much, and there's not a lot of give and take. Just example, Century 21, when we have conventions and things, we try to separate or push agents to go with the agents at a certain level they want to. Like example, I've had agents that start doing really, really well, and then when they start hanging out at certain networking events, and they get to the point where, wow, it feels like I'm giving out all my information because I'm at the highest level, and everybody wants to use me as a reference, which is great, but there's no one else giving me good information. And there's so many networking groups, which realtors out there at all different companies and brands all across the country and world. You could find that and be part of that. So that's just an idea or thought. But last again today, think about it. Where's your beliefs? Where's your philosophies? Where do they come from? Is it something that you've set for yourself, or is it something that's ingrained in you, you grew up that way? And is there anything that you want to change about your beliefs and philosophies that could help you get better and happier and more successful? So hopefully that made some sense to you, and it's give you some train of thought today on a Monday, holiday week Monday. And again, use me as a resource. Call, text, email me anytime. I'm happy to set the time aside and book some time with you one-on-one over the phone or Zoom or in person and help you with whatever you need. So that's it for today. Have a great Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday. Bye-bye.